Not every day will greet you with light. Some mornings will feel heavier than others. Some nights will feel endless. But those are not signs that you are weak. They are signs that you are fighting through what most will never understand. You are carrying a weight that would crush anyone who hasn't walked in your shoes. And still you rise. Still you breathe through the chaos. Still, you choose to keep moving forward when standing still would be easier. There is something unbreakable inside you. Something no setback can steal. Something no failure can touch. It's that piece of you that still believes, even when you're tired, even when everything around you tells you to give up. It's that voice that says, just one more step, just one more try, just one more reason to keep going. You don't need a crowd to believe in you. You don't need the world's applause. What you need is already in you, and it has been there all along. You are not behind. You are not late. You are exactly where you are supposed to be. Growing in silence, healing in places no one can see. Becoming someone your past self would barely recognize. The world might not see your transformation yet, but it's happening. Quietly, powerfully, day by day, thought by thought, choice by choice. Let the world doubt you. Let the noise try to distract you. Let the fear rise if it must. But you remain grounded. You remain focused. Because you know this path was never about comfort. It was about becoming. It was about earning your strength. About learning how to walk when your legs shake. About finding your voice when it trembles. About trusting yourself when the road ahead is still dark. There is a fire that begins quietly. It does not roar. It does not demand attention. But it burns steadily in the hearts of those who refuse to give up. You do not need to be loud to be powerful. You do not need to be seen to be strong. Some of the greatest battles are won in silence. Some of the deepest transformations happen when no one is watching. You have been through storms that should have broken you. You have walked through moments of doubt that would have made others quit. But here you are, not because it was easy, not because the path was clear, but because you made a decision to keep moving, a decision to rise again every time life tried to pull you down. Your progress may not be obvious. Your victories may not be celebrated, but every time you chose discipline over comfort, every time you chose hope over fear, every time you chose to believe in yourself when the world didn't, you moved forward. You became stronger. You became wiser. You became more. Pain will visit. Fear will whisper. The road will twist and turn. But nothing can stop someone who has already decided that they are not going back. You do not need certainty. You do not need perfection. All you need is that inner fire that says, I will not stop. I will not settle. I will not let this be the end. Greatness is not found in one big moment. It is built in the small choices no one sees. It is built in the discipline of showing up, in the courage of trying again, in the faith of trusting the process, even when the outcome is unclear. There is a strength within you that no one can measure. It was forged in the quiet moments of struggle, in the long nights of doubt, and in the silent battles you fought when no one else was watching. You are not here by accident. You are still standing because you refused to stay down. You kept breathing when it hurt. You kept believing when it made no sense. You kept moving forward when everything around you told you to quit. You do not need to prove your worth. You were born with it. You do not need to shout to be powerful. Power is built in persistence, in rising when no one thought you could, in choosing to build when everything has been broken. You are not here to be average. You are not here to live small. You are here to grow, to break through, to rise past what you once thought was your limit. Every scar on your heart tells a story of strength. Every failure taught you something success never could. Every delay carved out more patience. Every disappointment stretched your resilience. This journey was never meant to be smooth. It was meant to shape you, to test what you believe, to see what you do when things are unfair, when they take longer than you thought. When no one claps for your effort, you are being prepared for more. But the path to more demands more from you. It asks you to keep going when you feel empty, to believe when the evidence says otherwise, to stand up not because it is easy, but because you made a promise to yourself that you would not waste this life. And that promise matters. That promise is what separates you from those who gave up on themselves. Every storm you have faced has taught you something the calm never could. The chaos may have rattled your world, but it also awakened something unshakable inside you. When everything fell apart, you discovered what you were truly made of. Not just muscles or pride or ambition, but grit, raw, relentless grit. You learned to bend without breaking. You learned to feel pain without letting it define you. You learned that even in darkness, you still carried your own light. You are not weak for feeling tired. You are human.